Excuse me, guys, have you got 5 minutes to do a quick street interview on what's happening inside the Church of England? It's a synod. But I just want to ask first, are we all right just to film you for 5 minutes?
Sure. What are we filming?
So basically, it's a street interview. I'm going to ask you some questions. There's no trick questions. It's just honest answers to honest questions.
Do I have to know anything about England?
No, you just have to be able to think, and I'm sure you can.
Sure.
Yeah, brilliant. All right then, thank you so much. Are you guys here on holiday?
Yes.
Brilliant. Where are you from?
We're from the United States, Louisiana.
Louisiana. That's in the south, right?
Yes. That's correct.
Is that the Bible Belt?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, great. So let me ask you this question, right? Obviously, I'm guessing you know about churches and church generally as a general thing. Fair enough. What do you think are or should be the priorities of a church?
The priorities of the church?
Yeah.
The people in the church, I think.
The people in the church. Okay.
Yeah, and their worship.
And their worship. People in the church and their worship. Fair enough. Would you agree that the church should be standing up for persecuted Christians?
Yes.
Standing against abortion?
That's personal, I think.
Okay, fair enough. So you think that one's a personal? What about standing up for free speech and the right to pray in public streets?
Yes.
Brilliant. What about like clergy that don't actually believe in Christianity, like dealing with that kind of person if there's clergy that doesn't actually believe in Christianity?
Why are they clergy if they don't believe in Christianity?
That's a great question. So let me ask you, so I've just listed out a series of things that I think are priorities that the Church of England should be talking about inside the synod today, which is a big gathering of Church of England bishops and clergy. Can you take a guess what you think their emergency meeting that they're having today, right now as we talk, what do you think the emergency is that they want to talk about?
Assuming that you're out here and you're not happy about it, it's none of those things, I would imagine.
You're absolutely right. But what do you think? What do you think it might be? It's an emergency meeting.
Does it have to do anything about the royal family?
Royal family, what do you think?
Man, who knows? It could be a little bit of everything, right?
A little bit of everything? Go on, take a guess. Anything? Any right answer?
What she said.
What she said?
I would have to agree with the royal family. Something.
You think it's to do with the royal family? You want to take a guess? No, fair enough. All right. So what they're having an emergency meeting about, bearing in mind that there are tens of thousands of Christians being killed in Nigeria, there's 1 million abortions happening, it's illegal to pray in certain streets in England, officially.
Is it?
Yes. The emergency meeting that they're having at the moment is about whether they should bless same-sex relationships.
That seems rather silly.
That's their idea of an emergency.
I don't think that's an emergency.
Can you give me another thing that you think the Church of England should be talking about, your own priority, that you think is more important than that?
What's more important than that?
How about the poverty in England and the homeless people and people that need help? That's a good start.
I think that's a very good start. Would you like to offer an alternative emergency we need to talk about?
Well, no, I was thinking the same thing as helping homeless people and helping people in need.
Yeah.
Or helping people find their way to believing in whatever they want to believe in.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether it's the Church of England or some other crazy ideals and beliefs that they may have.
Brilliant.
Just the freedom to believe in whatever you want to believe in.
Okay. Thank you very much. And that was it. That was the whole street interview. I hope you all enjoy your holiday and have a lovely stay and enjoy the British weather, the British food.
Quite lovely.
Yes. You sounded so English there. Quite lovely. It's quite lovely. Yeah, you've been here. How long have you been here? A week?
2 days.
2 days and you've already got it. Before you go, if you just start saying sorry to everybody for absolutely everything, then you know you've acclimatized well to England.
Okay.
Like if you bump into someone and then you say sorry, if they bump into you and you say sorry to them, then you know you've been here a while.
Noted.
All right. God bless. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a great day.
So, firstly, where are you from?
From Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. And you're coming here on holiday? Brilliant. Are you aware that the Church of England is having an emergency synod today?
Yes.
You do.
Well, I'm seeing it. Here.
Yes. Okay. Fantastic.
I
Yeah.
probably don't know a lot of the details.
So it's an emergency synod. What do you think are the kind of emergencies that the Church of England should be talking about? Just your opinion.
Yeah. I would say I agree with pro-life.
Yeah.
I think the Senate, or let's say homosexuality, some of the things that our forefathers all believed in and things that want to be diluted or changed.
Okay. So and so like. Yeah.
That concerns me. Yes.
Yeah. So I think for me, the kind of emergencies that the Church of England should be talking about are things like the fact that there's tens of thousands of Christians being killed in North Nigeria, the fact that there's nearly 1 million abortions occurring in England, the fact that we can't pray in certain streets in England because it's been outlawed. I didn't know if you know that. Did you know that we can't pray in certain streets of England because it's been outlawed?
No, I don't.
Yeah. So I think that these, and also the fact that we've got lots of clergy that aren't even teaching the Christian faith, that's kind of an emergency. So what do you think? In fact, you probably know because you've talked. I see you've already engaged with us. So go on. What is the Church of England talking about today then in its emergency synod?
Abortion.
Nope. Try again.
Oh. Pro-life.
Nope. Go on. One more guess. What do you think the Church of England is actually talking about?
Christianity. If there's, I don't know. Tell me.
It's talking. They're talking that the thing that they're having an emergency meeting for is should we bless gay couples? That's the emergency meeting.
Okay.
Can you think of anything that might be more urgent than that?
I think denying Christians their freedom to pray and believe in Jesus Christ as their Savior.
Yeah, I did totally agree. Thank you so much. I hope you. No, you did fine. You did absolutely fine. No, I hope you have a really lovely day. Enjoy your holiday.
Coming to the U.S. shortly too, right?
I suspect it probably. Well,
I know there were some restaurants where people sat to pray and they kicked them out of the restaurant in the U.S.
Yeah.
I think it was in New York.
yeah. I mean, this kind of problem is already there in many aspects of American Christianity, and the heart of the problem is liberalism. Until Christians can separate themselves from liberalism, we're not going to be able to tackle this issue. Anyway, peace be with you, sister.
Keep the faith, right?
God bless, and you. Take care. How are we doing, lads? Would you be up to do a 5-minute street interview? No trick questions. All right, fair enough. Do you want to know what this was all about? So basically, no, very. You can do it. Honestly, there's no trick questions in the street interview, right? Seriously. So basically, what's happening is the Church of England is having I'll give one after. Right. So the Church of England is having an emergency synod today. An emergency.
Yep.
What do you reckon? I'm going to do the street interview if that's all right. What do you reckon that emergency is? What do you think is an emergency the Church of England should be talking about?
Crikey.
Name an emergency we should be talking about.
I don't know. Gaza, I suppose, at the moment.
Gaza.
Middle East. That sort of
Middle
thing.
East.
Yeah.
Cost of living? No, that's
Cost of living. Right.
And
What about? Let me suggest some things to you. Right. There's tens of thousands of Christians being killed in northern Nigeria right now. Did you know about that?
No.
There's 1 million abortions that occur in the UK. Did you know about that?
Yes, I guess I did.
I didn't know.
Did you know that there are some streets in England where you're not allowed to pray publicly?
I have seen that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well,
That-
someone
I
got
would-
arrested recently for not, it was a thought crime, really, wasn't it?
Oh, I'd be
A
surprised.
thought crime. She prayed silently in her own head,
Yeah.
not even talking to anyone, just standing there silently, and she got arrested in England. Right? These are what I would call emergencies to be talking about. What do you reckon the Church of England is talking about today in its emergency meeting? Go on, take a guess. Of all the emergencies in the world, what do you think the Church of England is talking
Is it
about?
Go on.
is this something to do with finances?
Nope.
And
Nope.
I don't know.
promotion
You're
of female bishops.
Nope. Right.
Not
So,
that that's an
so
emergency.
exactly, it's not an emergency, is it? So the emergency meeting of the synod today is about whether we should bless gay couples.
That's the emergency.
That's the emergency. Can you think of anything more urgent than that? Anything at all?
Oh, we've gone through them. Yes.
Yeah. Right? Like the Church of England is turning itself into a characterization of itself. A joke. Like, I take it, are you guys Christians or not?
I wouldn't class myself as one.
Nope.
No.
I don't know.
Would you say that? Would you say how do you perceive the Church of England? What's your perception of the Church of England? There's no trick questions.
Mine's fairly negative. I think the church. I have very negative thoughts about the Church of England, but very positive thoughts about the faith of Christianity, which I think is quite a bad
Right.
situation to show the church, a bad light to show the church in.
Like pretty
But-
weak. pretty weak.
The church, you see the church is pretty weak. Do you think that this emergency meeting is going to help you think that the church is strong or still pretty weak?
No, I think it's it remain weak. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
strange focus. Yeah.
Massively strange, right? Right. So thank you very much for participating. What's your Alex? Nice to meet you.
Jay, thank you for
So
letting us know
this will
what
go
it's
up on YouTube, just to let you know. That's a leaflet to remind you what this is all about. And here's a card if you guys want to get in touch, because I actually work as an evangelist. That's my full-time job. That's why I get to stand here. Yeah. And if you guys want to talk about matters of faith, feel free to get in touch.
Cheers. Thank you.
All right. God bless. Take care. Like, what brought you out to join the protest?
What brought me out to join the protest is, we have to stand for what's right, and I feel like our opinion's not being broadcast enough, and this is kind of like manufacturing consent for something that Welby just wants to do, and he's like, we'll do it like in a few years. He's trying to like put people off. He's trying to give the illusion that stakeholders have been consulted, but we're the stakeholders, and we're telling him we have not been consulted.
Yeah. What do you? I mean, that he would suggest that it's not something that he is wanting to push forward. I've spoke to a lot of people who are in favour of what they're trying to push through synod today. So it would be fair to say that there's lots of people in that synod who agree with what's trying to be pushed through. So how would you reply to those people?
Well, I'd say this isn't a democracy. This isn't a place where we pass things divisively, 51-49. We're a church. We're one church. We need to be unified. And unless if we can move forward in a way that makes everybody happy, then we're not moving forward at all, and it's not appropriate.
I would suggest to you that we shouldn't be moving forward based upon what makes us happy. We should move forward.
Everybody.
We should move. We should move forward based.
Everybody is satisfied with. I agree. You can say what factors do you use to measure that satisfaction, but I think broadly that's just a summary. It's not a. Yeah, that's my way of putting it.
I would say we need to stand on what is orthodox. We need to stand on tradition.
Yes,
we need to stand on scripture.
I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you personally. I'm just making our case because we're in the weaker position. So I'm saying, please don't leave us behind. That's
right. I get what you're saying. Hello. Would you like to know what this is all about? So we're from the Where's Welby campaign, and we're campaigning.
Where's Welby?
What about it?
He's not on this planet.
I agree. He's not on this planet. So basically, what we're protesting about is the fact that. Do you know what's happening in the synod today? Yeah. Are you guys in synod?
No,
we've come here to pray about it.
Okay, well we're here protesting it. Like, do you mind if we do a quick street interview with you guys while you've come to pray? You don't have to if you don't want to.
As a matter of fact, I don't want to go on camera.
Sure, that's all right. Well, so basically, we're protesting what's happening inside the synod because we're saying that. I'll give you a leaflet.
Yeah,
we're saying that they've got completely the wrong priorities. There's much more important things to be talking about than this issue.
Absolutely agree. Plus, sticking to the words of the Bible might be a good idea.
Yeah, being orthodox might be. Or, of all the things they could be talking about, like persecution of Christians in North Nigeria, clamping down on prayer, the fact that people are being arrested for thinking inside the UK, abortion, there's a million other things that are more important that they could be talking about than what they're talking about.
Yeah, welcome, brother.
So that's what we're here doing. Anyway, hope you have a great time of prayer.
Hello.
Hello. Well, what are you here for?
Because there's the Church of England synod taking place in there, and they're discussing blessing same-sex couples.
Oh, good.
There's an emergency meeting, but we're saying there are actually many more important issues facing the church, such as 10 million children who've been aborted, the sexualization of children in schools.
I don't think it's either or, though, is it?
Sorry?
It's not either or.
Well, they called a special emergency meeting.
But if they did do the children, would you then be in support of same-sex marriage?
Not of marriage, no. I have nothing against same-sex couples, but I don't support marriage.
Stormed off.
Is it normal for this to happen?
Oh, God, yes.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
Our scales are really descaled.